Obviously has the killer. Um, Oops. Just they updated this game again, like just yesterday. I'm not gonna be this killer. This is the last thing I was on. Let me just set this up first, though. Um, so exciting news. Just like I said. So February is the month, like I said before. When we were back in November, I said that in February we would see the return of Suvi 8, and we are. On February 10th, Suvi 8's back, and I'm very excited this time around. I'm super excited. It's Resident Evil themed, and there's 3 killers that are making the roster that it makes me super excited. So it's going to be Legion, Wesker, and the Nemesis. Those are the 3 that are coming this time, and I'm super excited. There is going to be problems. Big problems. Wesker, the Nemesis, and Legion is the 3 killers this time. So I said, it's going to be crazy. Yep. What? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to set this up, and I'm getting messages from outside the game. Just give me a second here. God, I got messages like, holy crap. Let me just see this. Sorry, I'm just trying to see these things. Whoa. Okay, sorry. Get this going. Let's see here. Okay, so where did I see that? Yeah, I am. Gotta do something different, right? Okay. Do. Nice. I'm just, oh, I'm just trying to get this going here. I forgot to, yeah, there we go. I forgot to, get it, get it set up. There we go. Damn, there's some Karens going on there. Thanks. Here we go. Oh, these stupid videos, they keep popping up every so often. Not on here. It's on my phone there. Okay. So, before we start, I just want to say that like I said, I don't know if you guys remember back in November. Back in November I said that 2v8 would come back in February sometime. And I was right. February 10th, 2v8's back. And this time we got Wesker, the Nemesis, and Legion that's going to be joining the Killers. Now, the last time we played 2v8, I'm pretty sure I said it'd be really nice if Wesker and the Nemesis would come. And they are. So that's pretty exciting. Oh, and the Resident Evil map's coming too. So for 2v8, what they basically do is they make the maps bigger, right? They almost double their size. And you're going to have Wesker and the Nemesis that can team up. There's going to be special crates where people can heal themselves from... So, if you've ever seen Wesker or the Nemesis, they both can infect people. Nemesis is the T-Virus, and Ouroboros is the one from Wesker. I can't remember what they said about that exactly. I think it's one shot. It'll be one shot that cures both. I'm gonna research that. I don't like the way that's going down already. Those are gen rushers. I was just looking at their kits, and two of them were running toolboxes. One was running a flashlight. I'm not worried about the flashlight though, and the other one hadn't decided yet. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully, I can play with people. Wesker. So Wesker, the Nemesis, and Legion are the next three killers that are getting added to 2v8, and it comes. Then we can play 2v8 again on the 10th of this month. Wesker's from Resident Evil. So is Nemesis. And this 2v8 is gonna be the Resident Evil themed. So it's gonna be great. So it's going to be exciting because I think there's a couple people that I was playing with, and we just talked about that. We just talked about if they brought Wesker and Nemesis together into 2v8, what we would do. So he's going to be Nemesis, I'm going to be Wesker. We're going to do it. It's going to be fun. For us, not them. They're going to absolutely hate it. It's Wesker. Wesker. So remove that T and put a K there. If you don't know who it is, open up your phone, type in Wesker Resident Evil. Oh, they're also bringing a skin for Nemesis that's going to make him into the Tyrant. Yep. He's already been updated. Yeah, he's already been updated. And as a matter of fact, they just updated the game again. They had to fix a couple things. There was a bunch of things they fixed. Some of them had to do with the Nightmare. Like apparently the Nightmare was able to put, or he was able to put, yeah, he was able to put 9 pallets down, and he was only supposed to be able to put 8 down. So I didn't know about that. I never put that many down to begin with, but I guess good to know. It's fixed now. And there's a bunch of things that the survivors were doing that they weren't supposed to be able to do as well, which is also nice that they fixed. I wonder what map it's going to give us. Oh, somebody quit. Somebody quit. They probably quit because a player disconnected from the match while loading. They probably quit because they saw that they were going against the knight. That's hilarious. Who was the disconnector? Right here. Look at this. Prestige 100. 43. Rage quitters. And that's what happens a lot of the times. Whenever they see the knight, they're like, oh, I'm not playing against that guy. They don't know who it is. But it's just an expression that some people don't like playing against the knight. Okay, let me see the riff. Where are we there? Maybe. I don't think so. It's not, well, I mean, I do, but I don't think it's going to be for quite a while. Whoops, I didn't mean to press that. I don't think it'll be for a while. There's lots more they can milk this with. So many collabs they can do. One of them was, you got Five Nights at Freddy coming. I'm not really excited about that one, to be honest. I could care less. I know some people are really excited about it, but I could care less for that one. Honestly, I'd rather have Jason in the game over that stuff. But I have a strong feeling that Jason's going to come eventually, just because of all the hints they've been dropping over the time. Like we get player surveys every so often. It comes in my email, and so anyways, when I do these surveys, the last 2 surveys that I've done, because they ask you a lot of questions, because they know you play the game, right? So, but I also am checked off as a content creator, so I get some other questions on mine as well. But one of the major parts of the surveys that I keep getting is there's a bunch of collaborations that come up, and they're like, which one of the following would you like to see in Dead by Daylight in the future? One of them is Friday the 13th. The last 2 surveys I've done has been Friday the 13th. Has been one of the options. So that tells me that it's a thought. And there was another thing too. There was a stream a while back. The devs were wearing sweaters, and on their sweaters, on the front, right below the neck, or the front of their neck, like the throat, just down from that, there was a Jason Voorhees symbol on their sweater. I mean, that's a lot of hints over the time. Seems to be getting like more. It seems to happen a lot more. But anyways, the last 2 surveys I've gotten, Friday the 13th has been one of the options as a collab. So it makes me wonder if they're really starting to work on that, because we don't know, right? Beyond for Five Nights at Freddy's, we don't know what else is coming, right? There might be a roadmap, but it doesn't tell you like what's coming after that. We already know for a fact that it's going to be Five Nights at Freddy in the summertime. We know that's coming. That was already told. They said that like big time. We just don't know what's after that. Now, somebody told me that the next killer coming was the Tokyo Ghoul. And the person that keeps saying this stuff has been right pretty much 100% of the time. Like, the last time this person talked, they were talking about the Houndmaster. It was a girl with a dog, right? He was right. The Houndmaster came out like shortly after he said that as the next killer. Vecna, he was right about that one. He's been right like almost spot on pretty much everything he said. And he said the next killer was going to be Tokyo Ghoul, so we'll see. That's not till next month. And we'll know soon, because there's usually like a PTB that'll come shortly. I would say probably near the end of February there'll probably be like a PTB. Well, not probably, there will be. And then we'll get to see who the new killer is before they actually, yeah. They'll announce it too at the same time as the PTB. I'll probably have a teaser. I don't know who the Tokyo Ghoul is, so I don't watch that shit, so I don't know who that is. It's Japanese, that's all I know. That's all I know, is it's Japanese. So, he sounds interesting. That's a good question. My thoughts would be probably the one the whatever the last Jason was that was out. What was the last Jason movie? Wasn't it Jason versus Freddy? Wasn't that the last movie? Oh, they did a remake too. So no, that's not true. They did a reboot. Remember? It could be that Jason. Mm. And the reason why I remember the reboot is because I don't know if you guys watched Supernatural. No, no, the last Jason. That was the last Jason that was actually like a continuation of the story or whatever. But the last actual Friday the 13th movie was the remake one that they did. When was that? It was after Jason X. And the reason why I know this is because one of the characters that plays in that movie also plays Sam Winchester in Supernatural. I don't know if you remember that. So technically, that would be the latest one. Mm. But I think that was a reboot, right? It was just Friday the 13th. There was no like, the next. It wasn't like part 5 or 6, or sorry, it wasn't like the continuation. It was literally a reboot, or an attempted reboot. If we're going by the way the Jason movies go, though, then yes, Jason X would be the latest one. If we don't count the sort of reboot they did with the last one. Do do do. You brought a flashlight to a fight that's not going to happen because your flashlight's not gonna work. Oh, somebody's looking for the hatch. Spawn the killer hatch. Oh, yeah, okay. That doesn't surprise me. So yes, technically Jason X was the last one. I mean, you could argue that, Freddy versus Jason, but I mean that really wasn't. It really wasn't a Friday the 13th movie, in my opinion. It was just basically Freddy versus Jason. I mean, there was people that died, but not the same way that it normally happens. But the last story one would have been Jason X. Because I don't think they're gonna. I don't think we would count the reboot. Because that would be like part one almost, sort of. I don't know. I think that movie came out. I could look it up and find out. But I think that movie came out when the actual game came out too. I think it came out almost simultaneously with the game. Friday the 13th game. I think the movie, the reboot, came out around the same time as the online game. Why is everybody quitting? Nobody wants to face my knight. Nobody wants to face my knight. Why are they so scared? Why are they so scared? That's twice in a row that somebody has backed out when they knew they were going against the knight. Have I given that many people PTSD? I'm not even kidding. Like that's the second game in a row somebody's quit before we even loaded in. Oh, okay. Let's try it again. Try it again. Hopefully we don't get any more quitters. I don't want to go against the knight. You know when they see this character coming, you know what song should be playing in their head is Fear the Reaper. That's the song that should be playing for them when I'm chasing them. I mean, I could do that. Actually, technically I could right here. There you go. Yeah, I could still play that offline. And you could technically still play Friday the 13th if you had PC. If somebody figures out how to get the servers back up, like not the servers from their company, but somebody would have to host it. So this has been done before. So there used to be a game, and I know this is going way back, and some people probably won't even know what the hell I'm talking about. There used to be a game called Star Wars Galaxies, and it was an MMO. Okay? Anyways, so Sony shut that down after so long, and I took it over. 4 fucking med kits? That's not happening. Um, so Sony shut it down almost not long after they took it over. Anyways, there were some people that were, really good with coding, and they figured out how to bring the servers back. They had to host the connection, right? But they were able to bring the game back, and people could play it again. Sony found this out, and they started going after people. But it's possible for them to bring the servers back online. It just wouldn't be the same, right? It might be laggier, or it might not. Who knows? But it wouldn't be run by the people that actually make the game. So again, somebody could be, putting cheats on the server and stuff. So you don't know, right? But yeah, no, it's possible to bring this stuff back. Like if this game went down, for example, if the right person got their hands on the code of this game, they could bring it back with some tweaks and allow people to play again. Again, they would have to have a dedicated machine to be able to host the servers, though. That's the problem, right? And it would have to be a very powerful computer with a very powerful connection that could do that. Because typically there's a lot of servers that host these games, right? It's not just one server. That's what everybody doesn't get. Is it's not just one server. There's many servers. Oh wait, hold on. Let me see what I'm running with this one first. Save the best for last. Okay, we're not going to do that. We're going to do my gen defense. Where is it? Gen defense. This is the Grim Reaper outfit. It's pretty nice. I like it. So the nurse is like probably, besides the blight, the nurse is very hard to use. I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna kill these guys. They're probably gonna own my ass. But if I dedicated my time to getting this character up and getting used to the way she blinks, because I did it in 2v8 when I adapted with the nurse, because she only gets 2 blinks in 2v8. So I got really good with the nurse in 2v8, but I have not played this game or this character in a little while. So I don't expect this game to go in my favor whatsoever. If it does, great. If it doesn't surprise me. Am I gonna encounter people that are toxic and shit? Probably. Most likely. I usually do get put up against that stuff all the time. The good part is they can't message me. Well, they can, but unless they're like super nerds, they're not gonna be able to. Lots of medkits here. There's 2 medkits to flashlight so far. Almost makes me want to do this. I'm almost tempted to do this. Where is it? I'm almost feeling like I want to do this. This is a dick move, by the way. Let me see what they're running. Toolbox, medkit, yeah, flashlight, okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm feeling generous today, so... Well, not generous, but... Why is there so many people using Jane Romero? No. Oh my god, go to work. Oh, somebody's for. Okay, so this is probably gonna be a sweaty match. Somebody's forcing a particular map. Okay. Most likely it will be anyways. When I use the nurse, I usually don't like to give my position, like I don't usually like to give myself away right away. You know how you start like teleporting? As soon as you teleport, the survivors can hear you, right? So they know who you are the minute they hear it. Now this school, this is this preschool one. I can't stand this map. I don't like to give myself away, but I might have to. Yeah, they're gonna know who I am already. They know who I am now. I do that little attack motion so that I can oh, I know where she is. It's been a while since I've used her. Got her. What's that? I just like riding a bike. I just gotta get used to it again. I only had one blink. I should have waited till I had 3. Or 2 at least. Okay. Well, that's not going to be a good idea to go that way. Ooh. I didn't hold on long enough for that one. Oops. He's gonna be like, he's targeting me! He's targeting me! I'm quitting! You're next, bitch. Come on. I don't know why you think you're good, bitch. Because you're not. You're fucking terrible. Come on. Oh, you're one of those fucking pieces of shit, are you? Okay, hold on. Aw, you fucking cock-eating cunt. Bitch, I'm not stupid. I know how to fucking do it so I don't go through the pallet. I was just getting him comfortable with going through the pallet so I could just say... Alright, you sweaty bastards. Oh, hold on. We got 2 of them trying to go around us. Oh, you got yourself off the hook. Always lunge forward when you're done your blinks. That way you can get like a little bit of an extra push. There's a hook right there. Oh, she's got decisive strike, you little fucking slut. That's okay, cunt. It's okay, decisive strike's gone, bitch. Decisive strike that. Noodle it. Come on, you fucking sweaty bitch. Let's go. Got decisive strike again, don't you? Oh, you fucked it up. You fucked it up. That sucks. Ew. Okay, please tell me they're not dumb enough to... Somehow they think that's gonna help them. So we got, what do we got? We're down to 2, so we should have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I fucking screwed that up. Yeah, yep, you probably have. Oh, yeah, these guys are probably most likely. Let's see, where would they go? Yeah. Yeah, he's almost as good as me. No, he... Oh, I should have returned. Hold on. This is still regressing, which makes me wonder. Somebody's been here. Which means... Told you I'd find the bitch. I'm pretty good at finding people. Even when they try to hide. See how I returned to the original place I blinked from? Yeah, I knew she was gonna come back. Dude, my thing is like gen defense. Gen defense, that's what I'm running. It's not perfect, but it certainly slows down things. It does stack. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so there's a... I do pretty good with the nurse with this build. I know, I know, there's many things that I could run with the nurse, but I like this build because I like the gen defense. I just gotta find out where the hatch is. Yeah. Plus, there's a thing that I like about, you know, oppression. I don't know, you probably know what oppression is, but... Oh shit, I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? Am I lagging? Oh my god, am I lagging? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh my... Okay, so if I stand on this hatch, I believe she cannot leave. I'm not going to do that, obviously. I need to predict where the exit gate is going to be. Oh, look where she is. Look where she is. Look at... My favorite part. Don't fear the Reaper, baby. As it's coming. Anyways, I didn't explain this. So the reason why I like oppression is because there is not a lot of people in this game, there really is not, that are really good with difficult skill checks. And you probably know how it works. So when I kick a generator, if anybody else is working on any other generators, and they screw up the skill check because a difficult skill check gets thrown to those generators, it's going to tell me where they are. It's not going to show me their aura, but it's going to show me that they're at that gen, or that they're, you know, it'll show me which gen they're screwing with. Now, Technician is not going to save their life, because it'll still tell me regardless. And the reason why I like Call of Brine... Okay, let me back up. So we started with oppression, okay? Now the next step, right, that sends difficult skill checks out to all the ones... Every one of those gens that screw up, I'm going to know where they are. Secondly, Call of Brine and Overcharge are going to activate on the generator that I just hit. So the initial generator that I hit is going to get Overcharge and Call of Brine put on it. And if they screw up the skill check with this, obviously they're going to lose 4% on top of what they already do. Also, what also happens is these two stack. Call of Brine and Overcharge stacks. So you're getting 255% regression speed for 30 seconds, and then it goes down to, I think, 210 for the rest. And for 60 seconds, Call of Brine is going to be on that generator. So anytime somebody goes back to that generator and they play around with it and they get good skill checks, it's going to tell me that somebody's screwing around with that generator again. So that's what I'm trying to say here, is this is why I like this combination. I know I could use like Nowhere to Hide and, you know, all this other stuff, but I don't know, I just like this combination. It works pretty good. Because like I said, not a lot of people are good at difficult skill checks. So there's like a very high chance that when I hit that generator, I'm going to see another one go off or two. Now I could be a dick and I could put the one that now I will not part with this Lightborn. I will not part with. because I find that when you take it off, if they don't blind you right away, if they do eventually, but if they realize that you don't have it, that's when they start to bully, right? So that's why I put Lightborn on, so I can avoid that whole process altogether, right? Might as well avoid it before it happens. I know people are like, oh, just look up, look at the wall. Yeah, but eventually they're going to get you. They will eventually get you. And once they do, it's going to be on, because then they're just going to keep doing it to you. So that's why I never part with Lightborn. Lightborn is a part of my build always. Like hell I'm going to let them blind me at all. Sometimes I'll pretend I don't have it when I'm using it. I'll pretend I don't have it so that they keep trying to do it. And then eventually I just stand there and go, no. I have Lightborn. It's a good way to smack them too, because if you keep looking away from them, they'll keep getting in your face. And that's when you can say, oh, I don't have Lightborn, by the way, and you knock them down. I do that too, which is funny. Oh, in case you guys didn't know, though, for the ones that were not here, the next killers that are coming in 2v8, which is on February 10th, we're going to be able to play that. Wesker is coming to 2v8. And his good buddy the Nemesis is coming to 2v8. And the one killer that a lot of people hate is also coming to 2v8. The Legion. This is my Legion skin right here. It's Hunk from Resident Evil. But yeah. So those three are coming to 2v8 February 10th. Can't wait to use that. I already have a friend that's going to play. I already have a friend that's going to use Nemesis. I'm going to use Wesker, and he's going to use Nemesis. He's good with Nemesis. I'm good with Wesker. So I was trying to figure out how they were going to do that, because if you notice, when you play with Nemesis, when he smacks somebody with his tentacles, he infects them. He infects them with the T-virus. And when Wesker grabs you, he infects you with Ouroboros, right? So it's two different things. So I was like, how are they going to do this? Apparently they figured it out. Is it going to be two different things that they need to use, or is it just going to be one that they're going to use and it's going to cure both? That was the question I had. I think that's what they're doing. I think it's going to be one shot and it's going to cure both. Honestly, I think they should do two different shots so that it makes it harder. Because you got to remember, in 2v8, it's really fast paced. So, like, generators pop like no tomorrow. I'm hoping that they address that problem too from last time, because they were taking gens way faster than the first time that they brought it out. Like, it was crazy how fast they were taking it, because percentages were stacking, right? So they could get like 140% off one generator. You know what I mean? And then take it to the next generator and apply it and then instantly do the generator. So I was like, no. We need to slow this down a little bit more than that. It's 8 survivors and 2 killers. We need to make this fairly like the one that's out right now, so that it's not so fast. We want the pace to be fast, but we don't want them taking generators by, you know what I mean? Like, they're just going to have everybody go to one generator, and then whoever's hanging around that generator, the percentage stacks, right? So when they do that generator, they're getting percentage to go to the next one. And then they can just basically run to the next one and go, oh, I got 140% off that last gen. Boom! That gen's instantly done, and he's still got 40% to boot. So he can go and throw 40% on the next generator after he completely does that one. I was not in agreement with that. I was like, no. These percentages need to stop stacking. Because per guide, like, it's the guide class, right? So if you had like three or four guide classes, they can literally all get the same percentage, and they can just basically go bang bang. That's why you see when you watch 2v8, you'll see generators popping like bang 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 bang, like 5 generators like instantaneously almost going off, right? It's because they're doing that. And behaviors like, I don't know if they've addressed it. Hopefully they have. What did I get here? I'm hoping they did.
Strange.
See if you can catch a scent. You'll be chasing them soon enough.
The puppy. You know what's funny about this is you still there, Jay? Okay, let me see what I'm using with her. It's the same thing, my gen defense. With this girl, though, I like to use... Now, with this girl, I like to use barley meal and water skin. So, the initial dog chase is increased by 20%. So, you give your dog... Okay, so think of it this way. This is the way I've narrowed it down. If you ever use the knight, he has this ability called Call to Arms. It's an add-on. It's called Call to Arms. This is basically having Call to Arms in two different ways. So this is the initial chase, gets increased by 20%, and then the redirection distance is increased by 20%. Now I could probably get rid of this one, to be honest, and pick something else, but I kind of like it because when I redirect the dog, if somebody does get some distance, it's nice that this kicks in. But there is other things I could use. This one's kind of funny. It says survivors who are affected by hound sense periodically scream without notifying the Houndmaster every 15 seconds. Well, guess what? If somebody screams, you'll know where they are because you can tell by the loudness roughly where they are. So it doesn't visually give you a clue where they are, but if you listen, you'll know where they are. So it really is kind of helping you. Actually, let me see what else. I mean, that's good too. Oh, so when you're searching for somebody, or whatever, the dog creates this little path, right? And if I walk that path, my speed gets increased as I'm walking the path. I start running. And if you put this on right here, it gives you a 2% increase in your speed when you're running that path. So you can get to a location pretty fast. I've seen a lot of people using this, and now I'm not saying that, nobody knows how to use this character, but I see a lot of people when I'm watching them use this character, they don't do that. When they do a search, they don't follow the path. I'll show you what I mean when I get into a game. It's crazy not to. Put it that way. Now, Hound Sense is great because yeah, Hound Sense is great because it has a nice little radius. So, and when survivors enter that radius, they get affected by it. Okay, so this one thing that I'm using right here, when the duration of that ends, it's going to show their aura to me. So it's almost like a built-in. It's like a no limit. In my opinion, it's like you know, like the distance. Remember how you told me no? Okay, this is going to be no. That's going to be super greasy. So let me tell you a little thing about these survivors that hide their names. I know most people are going to say, well, they're just probably hiding their names because, you know, killers are messaging them. That could be true. But from my experience, from my personal experience, I've noticed that whenever somebody hides their name, it means they're probably super sweaty. And they don't want you, obviously, the secondary thing of that would be they don't want you to message them if you do end up beating them. But on the other hand, they get to do whatever they want because, well, you don't know their name. Now, you can still report people that are hiding their names, right? It's still possible. You just won't get to see their name. But most of the people that I find from experience that are hiding their name is not because they don't want to be messaged by people. It's because they are, it could be like a big super sweaty streamer that doesn't want to be harassed, right? Possibly. I don't do that anyways. You know, if I see a Twitch TV, I don't go into their stream and say GG's or whatever. I can't say I've never done it. I did it once, and it's because it was a big streamer that I beat. I can't remember what the person's name was now. It's been a while. It was a pretty big streamer that I beat. She was playing with a bunch of sweaties. I killed them all. Yeah, I was using my knight. I was using my knight, and yeah, they're trying to bully me, which was their mistake. So with my knight, it's not a good idea. People often, so a lot of people like to bully killers, right? Some of the sweaties will like to do that. But there's just some killers that you just don't do that to. Yeah, there's just some killers you just don't bully. Okay? And the knight is one of those characters that you don't want to bully. I think so. There we go. Sorry, I'm just getting messages. Why am I getting messages? Oh my god. I swear to god, as soon as I get on. It's like ding, ding, ding. It's iMessages. Oh my god. What's cheese? Oh, are you saying cheese because you're just snuck in my chat? Oh, this map's okay. Not my favorite when it comes to this character. Well, we can make it work. It's just gonna be annoying.
Fine.
So, see this path that it's making? You want to follow it. And it speeds you up. Look how quick I'm moving.
Now.
Oh, I screwed that up. This one's greasy, I think. Oh, I can see her.
Now. Look at you. Extra bones for you. Catch.
These guys are greasy. Oh my god, they're sweaty.
Catch.
Oh, you little bitch. I'm gonna have to get her. I'm gonna have to manually hit her.
Now.
They need to make this dog autonomous. I haven't played with this character in like over a month, so I gotta get used to her again.
So. Good. Enough theatrics.
No, there's no fucking opening there. Ow.
Yes.
These guys are so fucking sweaty. Oh, there we go.
So.
Oh, you fucking whore. You fucking sweaty whore.
Catch. Loyal one, orange. Go. Go. Look at you. You're the best. Catch. Yes. Go. Now. So. Good work. Extra chum for you after. You are a worthy companion, aren't you? Now.
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. Now, I'm sure one of them has Unbreakable. I feel like these guys deserve the best punishment that's available. I don't know. I mean, it sounds like a dick move, but you know what? I've had just about enough of these motherfuckers that do this shit. And they deserve nothing but the best, which is bleeding out like a bitch. They're probably gonna quit, because I'm gonna make them bleed out. Now, I know one of them is gonna have Unbreakable. I know, if not all of them.
Sick. Find me a rat. Come! Find me a rat. Come back!
Do
Look at you.
do.
Fight. Back! Look at you. Come!
Oh, that sucks. I almost got to him in time. So, do you want to bully me? That's my way of treating bullies. That's how I treat bullies right there. Boom. Oh, a Prestige 100 too. Ooh. 3 people on PlayStation. Damn. And you know, they were beating me too. They were beating me bad. They were being bullies on top of beating me, and then that happened. One person went down, and the other 3 tried to save their buddy, and guess what happened? Yeah, they all died. My favorite. Classic, Dumbasses 101. Dumb ways to die. What's up, Matt? I can't believe he's not on. Wait, is Making you on? Hold on. Making you dead. Hold on, let me start a chat with Making you. See if he wants to play. I'm gonna add him right now. Dumb ways to die. That's what should have played. Good pooch. My brother used to have one of these dogs. They're Cane Corsos. Very, very smart dogs. Very, very muscular dogs. They're very loyal too. Anyways, long story short, he was training his dog to be aggressive, which I didn't agree with, but he tried to sick that dog on me, and that dog turned on him. The dog did this. So see the way that dog's sitting? The dog came over to me, looked at me, wagged his little stump, wagged her little stump, turned around, sat just like this dog's sitting right now, and growled at him. And he was the owner of the dog. Because dogs can sense when somebody's bad or good. And the dog growled at him. I was like, well, looks like your dog belongs to me now. That, and I always brought her bones. Like these giant bones. I would get her a giant bone every time I went over. And she would gnaw on that and have it done in half an hour. Dog was like 200 pounds. Big dog. Super, super loyal and very protective and highly intelligent. But he didn't look after the dog, and the dog died, unfortunately. And then he gets another one, and I'm like, dude, you need to start looking after your dogs. You can't go wandering and then, come back a couple days later and feed the dog. Like, the dog's gonna be hungry, right? Like, dumbass. Anyways, who's on? Let me see. Macon didn't join my party, so. Let me see. Jay, you still there? I don't think you are. Benjamin. Benjamin 39. Saying cheese when you came in. And who cannot forget one of the most iconic killers of all time? Looks like I need to get another tombstone piece. I still think they need to upgrade Michael Myers' mask. They have to. Oh, there it is. Tombstone. Although they made it harder with Tombstone. Not this one. Not the Tombstone piece, but the actual other one. Tuft of Hair is great. Sorry, it's a fragrant Tuft of Hair. But they've upped the percentages, so it's kind of crazy. And you remember those green hands that we used to have? They turned them into common ones. But so Fragrant Tuft of Hair gives you unlimited Evil Within 3 if you can get to the it. But they did something to it. It's now 400%. Increases the amount of evil required to reach Evil Within 3 by 400%. So it never used to be that high. It was 200%. Now it's 400%. This used to be 200% as well. It's now 400% as well. So once you got these two abilities, once you've unlocked Evil Within 3, this one comes into play and you basically become a killing machine, because if somebody's running from you, when you have this one activated, you can basically keep grabbing people and killing them instantly as you grab them. And that's what I mean by killing machine. Once he gets to Evil Within 3 with these two on, because this creates a unlimited usage, yeah, you pretty much can keep killing people non-stop. And I've done it. I went against a bunch of sweaties once, and I was running these two. This is before they made it 400% though. It's 200%. It was 200% at the time. Still quite a bit, but they've also done things a little bit differently with Myers now. So now if you're further away and you're stalking somebody from further away, you'll actually juice up quicker. If you're closer, it's slower. So just remember that, because it never used to be like that. So now you benefit from being at a range when you're staring at people, right? And it's great. So when I run these two abilities, I used to run this as well. I don't know why I put it in there, but I'm probably going to change it up. Because when you have this active, it decreases your movement speed by 9% when you're in Evil Within 3. So that's where I put this into play, right? Because every time you chase your obsession and let them escape, you get a token, and each token is worth 5% speed. As long as you don't attack, you won't lose those tokens. So basically, what you do is get 3 tokens here, and you pretty much, like, 2 of those nullifies this. So now you're up 1%, and then you get a third token, you'll be up 6%. So your movement speed will actually be increased by 6%, and it will nerf the 9% here, as long as you don't attack. Now, when you're grabbing somebody, when you're in Evil Within 3 and you grab somebody, it does not count as a basic attack. Therefore, you don't lose your token. If you don't attack and you just grab, yeah, that doesn't count as a grab. Lose your token. Who's my favorite killer? I mean, I'm going to go through the list. I'm just going to show you slowly, go through the list, and look at their prestige levels. Okay, prestige 4, prestige 3, 3, 8. Let's go down slowly. Slowly. We're getting warmer. We're getting warmer. We're getting warmer. Oh, what's that? Is that prestige 23 on the knight? Yeah, it's the knight. This was my character when I started. He became my main character. I do like the Wraith. In 2v8, I was playing the Wraith like crazy. Because you could ding that bell, right? And survivors hate when you chase them dinging the bell like non-stop. You're like ding, 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 ding. Bubba was my favorite for a while. This guy right here. This guy was my favorite. But then I just started using the knight more, and I liked it more and more, and I just kept using him. And now I've got him to almost prestige 24. Vecna's at prestige 8. The Houndmaster's at prestige 6. The Blight. Yeah, I was using the Blight too. The Blight's weird. He's at prestige 3. But the Nurse is prestige 8 as well. Bubba's prestige 7. This guy needs, I don't know. The Trapper, in my opinion, the Trapper is good. A lot of people say the Trapper sucks. Oh, for you? Okay, so my first one would be the Knight. I think my second one would be, even though these guys are high, I'm going to say my second one would be Wesker. These are I'm just going by what I used to play when I started. So it was these two for sure. This guy was the highest at one point when I was first started out. Wesker was my highest character, and then I just kind of went off Wesker and went with the Knight, and I just kept going there. And the other one was the Nemesis. I started liking the Nemesis big time. And I think the reason why I like the Nemesis is because he has his tentacles that come out, and you can slap survivors' asses with them. And so I kind of chased the female survivors around, slapping their ass with tentacles. It's so funny. Some girls would stop. Some people that were using female characters would stop, turn around, and shake their head yes, and then just stand there. And you just slap their ass with his tentacle and knock them down. It's like whoosh, right when he does it. Yeah, originally this was my character before the Knight. This would be Resident Evil Wesker without the headset. This was his original uniform. And then this is Resident Evil 5 Wesker. He first started wearing that outfit in 5. Let me see what I want to use with this guy. Oh, my favorite right now is the lab photo. So, with the lab photo, the reason why I like the lab photo is because survivors like to drop pallets, as you know, obviously, duh. But Wesker can destroy them. If you do if you do one of your, like when you do your dash move, you can instantly destroy it and keep going. When you use the lab photo, and that's why I like the lab photo, because I will chase survivors, right? And they'll be like, oh, I'm just going to drop the pallet on you and teabag. Not a good idea with Wesker, by the way. especially if he's using lab photo, because you can smash through it and keep going. I've killed so many survivors that got cocky doing that same thing. Oh, look at me, I can teabag you on the other side of the pallet. And I'm like, look, I can destroy the pallet and grab you. And then I use the gold egg. Depends on how I feel, what I'm feeling up to. But this will actually increase the duration of your secondary dash. That increases the duration of it. By the way, anybody that likes 2v8 on February 10th, this guy right here, plus the Nemesis, plus Legion are going to be the 3 new killers. And I want to tell you something about what they're doing with Wesker. So with Wesker, he has 2 dashes, okay? You have your first one and your second one. The second one's usually longer than the first one. Okay? In 2v8, Wesker's getting 3 dashes. So he'll be able to dash 3 times instead of 2. Which is going to make him very dangerous. And the Nemesis, I'm not sure about the Nemesis, but they're both going to be, like, the Nemesis, Wesker, and Legion are the 3 killers coming on the 10th of February. And oh boy, am I going to be using Wesker a lot. Actually, I bought Wesker first. When it, like, even though the Knight's the highest, even though the Knight is the highest, when I first started playing this game, Wesker was the first character I bought. And he was the first character that I started with. Because he's my favorite Resident Evil character. When it comes to all the characters in Resident Evil, he's my favorite, Wesker. "7 minutes is all I have to play with you." That's one of the things he says. I think it's 7 minutes is all I have time to play with you, or something like that. And he says that, it's from Resident Evil 5. Because when he fights Jill and Chris, he says that to them. He says, 7 minutes is all I have to play with you. That's where they got it from. Now, if you want to be a dick, which sometimes I do, you can use this one right here. So Wesker normally throws people quite far when he grabs them. But if you put this one on, it increases the distance at which you throw survivors by 30% more. So he'll really whip them if you put this on. I'm going to do that, actually. I'm going to put this on. So I'm going to be able to throw survivors 30% further. Like, I'm just going to be able to fucking launch them when I grab them. If there's no walls available, I'm just going to whip them. I remember one time the person ran up a hill and I was using Wesker and I was using the medallion, this medallion right here. And I whipped them off the hill, quite far actually. And they actually went down from the fall. Like they were injured and they went down as soon as I whipped them. They ended up hitting something and going down. I think it was the swamp map I was using, or I was playing, and I threw them at the boat. I whipped them at the boat, and they hit the railing or something, and they went down. Because it injures them, right? Think about it, though. Wesker's power is very, very limited in this game. If they gave Wesker his full potential in this game, none of these survivors would fucking survive. None of them. They'd be dead all the time. So I see 2 toolboxes, so I see Gen Rushers. I see a blood map in her hand. And then I see a medkit. So we know what this is going to be all about. It's going to be finding the gens. They're going to double team the gens if they can help it. And which map are they going to force is the next question. Oh, they didn't. Nice. That's a miracle. Usually with that kind of setup, they have a map that they want to play. Right? They have a specific map that they're trying to force. Usually. I don't mind this map, actually. It might become a little annoying, but... I'll watch this. Oh, never mind. I'll do it next time. I'll go after her in a minute. I'm gonna go hit this gen. Overcharge puts a difficult skill check. Puts a difficult skill check on the thing.
I expected more from you.
So you want to light boons, do you? Okay. Yeah, these guys are sweaty. Because I just sent a difficult skill check out. What? You cheater! What the fuck?
Poor performance indeed.
What the fuck? How's she getting out of my grab, dude? That's 2 grabs that she got out of. You don't get out of Wesker's grab like that, dude. She just got out of the fucking grab, dude. You don't get out of that grab. When Wesker grabs you like that, you're fucked. She just, like, did you see what she did? She was, like, riding a bicycle or something and got out of my grab. Twice. That's why she stood there. She's like, go ahead, grab me. She killed herself on the hook. This is a prime example, my people, of what's wrong with this game. I caught her once. I'm quitting. That's it. You know, I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna screw my team and give up. This is why survivors get mad, because teammates do that. They didn't get their way, and I got them, and they don't like it. So guess what they do? They kill themselves on the first hook. Here, I know where she is. Damn ridiculous is what it is. I'm gonna give up because my I got caught trying to hide. Like, you just lit a boon up, right? When I was chasing that person, I could hear the boon going on and I knew where the boon was. Exactly, that's what they should do. They do that in a lot of other games. Oh, you, what the fuck, dude? How do you stun me when I'm not even near it? Get out of here with that shit. Fucking knew it. You think you're good or something? Like... This is gonna be your worst mistake, actually. What? I don't fucking think so, bitch.
7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Fucking Sables? I fucking hate Sables, dude. There's a reason why I hate them. That's what you gotta do. You gotta fucking slug them. You fucking cocksucker, you're dead. I'm gonna fucking tunnel the fuck out of you now. You just signed your fucking death, bitch. You just signed your death, cunt. You should never have fucking done that. Should never have done that. Breaking hooks? Well, I can tell you what happens to break and hook people. Where'd she go? I need to kill her. She deserved nothing but death. Just in case she has Sable's ability to get off the hook. I don't think she does though, because I think it's only basement only. Yeah, want to break hooks? That's cool. I'm just gonna watch you die from here now. Call me a prick. It's natural selection. Hurry up and die already, please. Just dragging on for so long. This is what I do. This is what I do when people want to go and fucking get in my face and break hooks. The first time I catch them, they usually bleed to death or they fucking die on a hook. There we go. One down. That's two down, sorry. No, they're not. They're not going to be able to. I got my fucking thing hidden. I did this because, you know how this started? This started, well, first of all, it started when the first person hooked themselves. Or, like, you know, they died on a hook. And then Buddy broke the hook. There's the other one, she's over here. Come here. You ready to die, motherfucker?
Let's finish this.
You know, if, like I said, if Wesker had his full power when he grabbed that guy, like the finisher, when he grabbed him by the throat, he could have just broke his neck. That's how strong he is. He didn't have to do any of that. He could have just grabbed him by the throat, picked him up, and broke his neck. It would have been over. Oh, what do we got? Oh, I finished that too. When does level 2 open up? 13 days from now. Break 2 walls or pallets with a lethal rush as the blade. Oh, that's pretty easy. Yeah, this will be easy. Did I show you the skin I have for the blight? Let me see who's on. Damn, they're still not on. Okay, There's a few. Let me see. There's a pig. This is staying on though, no matter what. Let's see, we'll put on, here. We're gonna just be like automatic dick mode. Where is it? Where's that other one now? There's one I want to use. Where is it? I'm trying to see where that ability is. I haven't done much with the pig, so some of her things are going to be... Let's just get some of these abilities green. Now here's another character right here. This is one that I think they should relook at as well. I think the pig needs to be brought up to some decency. Here, let me see. Let me see what I'm using with her. Hmm. Decreases the reverse trap, death trap by 20 seconds. Okay, so I don't like that one. Here, let's do this. I only have 3 of those left. I'm not going to waste those. Now I'm going to get into a match and it's going to be like, they're going to be super sweaties, and this is a character that I don't play with very often and I don't really like. Although she used to be good. I haven't played with the pig since, oh boy, I think, oh geez, I don't even remember. Months and months and months and months. Here we go. Oh, you watch. You watch. So far, 2 toolboxes. Yeah, 2 toolboxes so far. Uh-huh. Where was that? Oh, right there. Okay, here we go. What do we got? What do we got? Escape cake and just, okay. So nobody's forcing any maps. That's good. Now, the next question is, what map are they going to put us on? That is the ultimate question. I want to say the new map, but I doubt it. It's rare that that happens. Oh, Coldwind Farm is not bad. I'm not the greatest with the pig because I haven't used her in like 7 or 8 months, and I wasn't using her very much anyways. Of course, they already know they're going against the pig because they would know. Oh, she's using Lucky Break. Come on, Greasy. Come on, Greasy. You're going to that fucking thing. And her item's right there. See? Right here? There's her flashlight. I have no gen defense on this one. I haven't used her in so long, dude. I don't expect to win this match at all. It's been so... They do need to bring it back, though. This character needs some loving, I think. Oh, these guys are sweaty. I told you they were sweaty. Oh yeah, she's greasy. She's greasy. Oh, you greasy bitch. Come on. Oh, they're in my way. I'm gonna drop her. I'm gonna drop her. I'm gonna drop her. Got her. Oh, yeah, that was stupid when I got her. I should have put the fucking bear traps on her. Oh, there she is, right there. Well, they were playing around with those. Yeah, somebody's on that gen. That's what I forgot to do. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Timer's going crazy. Oh, I can't break it. I thought I could break it. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I figured I'd give them the taste of their own medicine. Let me see if there's a hook nearby. I think she has... Let me look. I thought she was on her dresser. That's my bad. Now, can somebody remind me if... Can she leave with that thing on her head or no? Like if I chase her to the exit and she leaves, will she die or is she able to escape with that thing on her head? I don't remember. It's been a long time. It's right there. I'm not letting her get it off her head, that's for sure. Somebody's using, what do you call that? Plot twist. I know they're using plot twist because they just went down, which means, and they didn't scream when they went down, so that's how I know they're using plot twist. See? Told you. So predictable. Shouldn't be allowed to leave. Ha ha ha, bitch. You can't leave. Oh, I love it. I love when they try to leave with those things. Okay, so now I remember it now. No, they can't leave with it on. They have to get it off their head. If they don't, they're screwed. If they try to leave, it just kills them instantly. There is no escape. Love it. Now, I'm not using that character again because I don't like that character. I'm sure at one point she was good. I do remember people telling me the pig used to be really good. But then she got nerfed. Apparently. So I don't know. It's okay. But that's too funny. I'm sorry, that's too funny. She's like, I'm gonna leave. And I'm like, no, you're not. They're trying to body block me, and I'm like, you're trying to body block me, why? Like, if she tries to leave, she's dead. So, I mean, I don't even have to chase her, really. I should have just went after the other ones. You know, I wasn't sure, though, if they changed it. Let's see what he says this time.
Don't fuck with the chuck!
Haha, you said it, don't fuck with the chuck. I love it. Got something for you, pisshead. I like what he says. His lines are hilarious. What am I using? Get some chuck time. Don't fuck. And the other one that he says is it's kind of like it kind of goes with that. When you kill somebody, sometimes he'll say, "You fucked with the chuck and died," and he screams it though in his voice, right? Oh yeah. He's just a friendly. Yeah, he's just friendly. Look, this is just like his play knife, right? He doesn't want to stab anybody or anything with it. Just a little bit. 3 med kits. 3 med kits and nothing. So, my guess is no meter, because he's using him. Most likely, probably. 3 med kits, so we'll just do a research on that. I'm going to show you something. So whenever I see 3 medkits, I'm just going to show you something real quick. Whenever I see three medkits, I think of this. If it gets in there. Where is it? Where is it? It's, what's his face's ability? Let me just go to that character. We'll solve the problem. This one, right? Okay. So it reminds me of this one right here. As soon as I see 3 medkits, I automatically think, okay, they probably are running 1 or 2 of these in their builds. Guaranteed. Anyways, yeah. What was it? Earlier I saw, I ran into another group of people. They were all using medkits. So the first thing I did when I went into my loadout is I changed this one to this one. So I put this one on instead. because I saw that they were all running med kits. So I was like, alright, cool. Want to use med kits? Well, we'll just knock them out of your hands. So, yeah, I would chase the survivor. And, yeah, smack the med kit right out of their hand. They would go back to get it. Yeah, not gonna happen. So every second that that med kit or toolbox, for example, sits on the ground, it's diminishing over time. And I can see all the locations of each one that I've knocked out of somebody's hand. And if it gets to 90 seconds, that item will be completely dead. So I'm going to use this. I think it's called Darkness Revealed, right? Yeah. Darkness Revealed is my favorite kind of find people thing. Because there's no range for this thing. There's no range for Darkness Revealed. There is a cooldown of 30 seconds. It's not a big deal. But like if there's always somebody in the match that's going to be near a locker. That's why I like it. And you're always going to see somebody that's going to be near a locker. Sometimes you find the whole team because they're near a locker. Okay, what do we got? Toolbox. What do we got? Flashlight. Toolbox, flashlight. Okay. Interesting. That's okay. We got the chuck. We got the chuck. We got the chuck. I don't know if I'm going to win this match, but I like using Chucky. He's fun. His ability is sometimes annoying, though, because when you're chasing somebody with that knife dash, it's really hard to control. So, and survivors know this. So, if you get like a sweaty survivor, they know how to get away, like, to avoid it. Oh, time to wake up, Chucky. Let's go. It's party time.
Is it, Pearl? No more Mr. Good Guy.
Oh, and it's the guy that does his voice, too, from the movies. So, it's not like they just threw somebody's voice in there. This is official.
You're mine.
He just gave her the finger.
Right there. About time. Come here.
Got something for you, pisshead.
Got something for ya.
Rush marks. Rush marks. Oh, yeah, no, this way.
I'm gonna kick your fucking teeth in.
Oh yeah, here we go. Now the language comes in.
Got something for you, pisshead.
He said, I'm gonna kick your fucking teeth in. That's what he said. I'm gonna kick your fucking teeth in. Just gonna slash her one more time. He just said something. What?
Gotcha. Playtime's over.
Come on, bitch. I think you're fucking good. Let's go. You wanna be cocky? Okay. Come on, bitch. I don't know what you're teabagging at because you're fucking bad. Come on, cunt. Come on. Come on. Fucking teabag that, bitch.
Just style.
You like that? You fuck?
Yeah. Ow.
fucking thing, I think.
You can't run from me, you stupid shit! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Not quite smart enough.
Yeah! That's gotta hurt.
Oh, I saw something. I saw something over here. 1, 2. 1, 2. There's something missing here. Yeah, there's 3 giants. Let's check this one. Okay. So they're not gonna.
Run, dipshit! Are you kidding me?
Nobody won that match. That's weird, forgotten. Oh, I forgot to see. I wanted to see what level they were. A little greasy. So this ability right here allows you to teleport to the exit gates, which is the perfect time to use this. Where is it? It is here, I just gotta look. Probably already passed it. So you can gain up to 5 tokens, right? But each token increases the opening time of the exit gate by 6 seconds. So if you have 5 tokens, it's going to take them 30 additional seconds to open that gate. Which if you're using class photo, you can teleport to that exit gate they're working on. Here's the beautiful part about the exit gate. So, if you disrupt somebody that's trying to get out the gate, if I'm correct on this, I believe if they haven't got the first light on, and you stop them before that happens, I believe they have to start all over again. So you want to get them before they get the first light on. Once they get a light, it doesn't matter. They'll maintain that light. What I really like about this ability is that it takes them longer. Now there is a counter to that. They did recently sort of buff / nerf. It depends on how you look at it. So I'll show you what that is. So they buff / nerfed it. It's a bit of both. Where is he? So wake up. You have to read this, because the first thing most people do is they look at the 12.5% and they're like, oh, they nerfed it. Okay, that's 12.5% per person that's alive. All right, so if everybody's alive, I'm gonna open the gates 50% faster. It used to be 25%. It goes by how many people are alive now. Each person gets 12.5. Increases it by 12.5, sorry. So if you have 2 people alive, just you and somebody else, then you're going to get 25%. If you got somebody else, 2 other people, yeah, it's going to be 36.5. Wait. 37.5, sorry. Yeah. That's still faster than 25%. If it's just you and the killer has, like if you're the killer, obviously, if you close the hatch and it's just them alive, then basically it's a nerf, right? It becomes a nerf once there's only one person alive, because default this used to be 25% no matter what, right? It wasn't by person alive; it was just 25%. So they've made it different. So it depends on the situation. It can hurt them or it can help them. And if you're the only one alive, then that's where it could hurt you bad. Especially if the killer is using Remember Me like I like to use. But the difference between Freddy before and now is he's actually a lot stronger. He was pretty strong before, but like he's way stronger now. And if I was going to do this the way I was going to do this, I would take this out and then I would put this there. I like to keep this in the mix because this allows me to find other people that are working on other generators. Doo doo doo. Alright. Now, from what I've played, I've noticed that he's a lot stronger, but again, there's two. It depends. It depends on how you define it, because you have to get used to having two things to switch between. So you can switch between dream pallets, and you can use your snares. Your snares no longer stay on the ground, right? You can get them to stay on the ground if you use an add-on. But yeah, it doesn't work the same. So before, your snares would be on the ground, and you could set, I think, 5 of them up. But if you use the add-on, you can make your things so they're stationary again, but you can only do 1 at a time, and they only last for 8 seconds. So using them as a projectile is the way to go, because you know you don't want to use them the old way, because it doesn't work as good, and they don't stick around. They go away. They literally go away after 8 seconds. Oh yeah, somebody's forcing. Oh yeah, I should have known this. Oh, these sweaties, and they're friggin' forcing the maps. Do do do. Ooh. Yes, Freddy's back. Freddy's back. Okay, so these are your dream snares, okay? You use them as projectiles now. Then you can switch to pallets. See, there's a fake pallet. Freddy's back! Freddy's back! Oh, you little bastard. He took me for a ride. Oh, you son of a bitch. He knows the... Oh, come on. Oh, you're bleeding, baby. You're bleeding. Oh, you're going in there again. Come on, use your brain. Get upstairs. He's got to mend himself or he's screwed. He waited for me. He's so dumb. Yes, we know you have balanced landing, nerd. However, see if you know. Let me see if there's a thing nearby. Oh, there is. I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. Excuse me? I don't fucking think so, cheater. Get out of here, cunt. You're next. He's gotta mend himself. He's fucked. Stone. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, remember I told you about those dream pallets and how they're very dangerous? Remember I told you you could explode them? Yeah, well, survivors can do the same thing by injuring themselves by doing the same thing. They can use those dream pallets to stun the killer, but it also hurts them too. It hinders them when they use them. So, not a good idea. I'm gonna put you on the hook, biatch. She'll probably get off the hook. Well, they're both here. Which one is hurting the most, though? I'm just trying to see where the next hook is. Where is it? I think one of them has... I don't think any of them have Unbreakable, but I think one of them has the, what do you call it? The one where they can get off the hook. Oh, she's in the struggle phase. Never mind. I just gotta figure out which one has deliverance. Is it Sugary Shorty or is it the other one? I'm just teabagging the tree. Freddy's back, Freddy's back, yes he is. I'm waiting for this one to hurry up and kill herself. This guy's gonna end up bleeding to death. I want to kill him, but... Damn it. Yeah, well, they're both gonna die at the same time. No one escapes Freddy. I'm sure those guys are pissed. Especially Sugar Shorty. Doo-doo. Now, here's the thing. Now, you can message people, so my guy is anonymous, right? If they go into Players Met, they can find out who the killer was, aka me. But if they go that route just to send me a message, I mean, that's pathetic, first of all. Second thing that needs to happen is, if I'm using Anonymous in the game, then Sony needs to realize that I'm using Anonymous in the game, and also what should happen is I'm removed from their Players Met. So basically, if they go to look in their Players Met, I shouldn't be showing up in there. They need to collaborate. Sony needs to collaborate with games that have that mode in them so that you can become anonymous. And because I'm telling you right now, it was shortly after I started playing. I think it may be a month after I started playing. I was getting lots of nasty messages, so I went into somebody was telling me about anonymous mode, which is, you know, you go in here and you turn anonymous mode on, and you can also hide your name as well, right? So you turn this on, and it just shows your name as whatever your killer name is. Anyways, so I went against these PlayStation guys, and I own them. Surprise, surprise. Sent me a message. It took about an hour for them to send me a message because they had to go see through their Players Met so they could figure out. They had to collaborate between the three of them of who had the right person as the killer. Then they sent me a message, in which, of course, I responded, if you're going to go through that much trouble to find out who the killer is in the game, then you, my friend, have some pretty bad mental issues. GG's. Yeah, that's all I said, GG's, because I was like, I'm not, they're trying to bait me into saying something I don't want to, get in trouble for. Yeah, didn't happen. And then he said some stuff, and I blocked him. I don't have time for that drama. If you're going to sit there and go through players met to find out who it was, you've got issues. First of all, sending a person a message after the game is like, that's an issue in itself. I don't do that shit. I don't send people messages after games if I beat them, Even if I severely beat them and they're sweaty, I still won't. Now, if they send me a message that's nasty, I'll usually just say GG's, and I just ignore it, right? Because I've learned to just be the bigger man and fucking, ignore it, because it's not worth it. It really isn't. It's not worth the hassle. Because then what happens is they go tell Sony that you sent them a message, and it was nasty, and then Sony comes to their aid and makes them look like a victim when they're the cocksucking instigators. You know what I mean? They go from instigator to victim. Like, yeah. When I was younger, you know how we dealt with this shit? Right outside, you got your fucking ass handed to you. That doesn't happen nowadays. Nowadays, it's like they just reach for a gun because, they can't fight. Or they hide behind their phone. And they act tough. Whereas, back in my time, that was a fucking severe beating. We didn't text anybody, we did it to their face. And got their fucking asses kicked. And that's what toughened you up. Not this bullshit now. Hey, is that bubble big enough to protect you? Like, seriously. Do you need some more padding on that? Maybe maybe you need to change your tampon while you're at it. Like, come on. It's crazy. It's too soft. Way too soft. Oh, that's wild though. I can't believe my one friend is not on. He's usually on in the mornings. No, he's not. And not unless he's invisible. I doubt it though. He doesn't typically roll like that. Soft. You still there, Tanix? Oh, I gotta do this. What do we got here? What do we got here? Let me look. 3 med kits. 3 med kits. Oh, we're not playing against the heal team. I know I've played against that before. I'm going to tell you something here. This is the part that makes me laugh. So I decided one time to play against a group of people that were using, I think it was 3 or 4 heals. Was it 3 heals or 4 heals? It was either 3. I've played against both. I've played against 3 healers and 4 healers. And they were all running Adam Francis's ability, which means once they get 5 tokens, they can instantly heal each other when they get a skill check. And let me tell you, I'm still thinking they need to reduce the amount of times the survivors can heal. I think it would make it more interesting, because as it stands right now, if 2 survivors are running together, they can indefinitely heal each other all the way. Okay? No, there's no limit to how many times they can heal. I think that what should happen is you get 2 heals, and after that, you're screwed. Anyways, I went against a group of 3 and 4, both the same. Both the same. I still won, but it was so annoying to get it to, I had to really apply pressure for them to not be able to heal each other instantly. Because literally the first time they get a skill check, once they have 5 tokens, it's instant heal. Like from 0 to, for whatever, from like really hurt to completely healed. Because that's what the one guy's ability is, right? What is it? Autodidact? Or something? It's the one that they, once they get 5 tokens, it's like, yeah, it's pretty much an instant heal. Now, they have to have a skill check to activate it, but they usually do. But the more tokens they get, like, so when they have 1 token, 2 token, it gets stronger. How long is that for? 2 days. Ends in 4 days. What's the date today? Today's the 5th, right? So it ends just before 2v8 comes back, which is on the 10th of February, by the way, if anybody's curious about that. Also, if anybody's curious to see what killers are in the next 2v8, I can tell you right now, I already know. It's Wesker, Nemesis, and Legion. And it's Resident Evil themed. It's also Resident Evil themed, so the Resident Evil map will be available as well. I'm really excited about Wesker because Wesker has 3 dashes. In 2v8, they've given Wesker an extra dash, so he has 3 dashes instead of 2, which is going to make him very lethal. Super lethal. And then Nemesis, I'm not sure exactly what they did with him, but he's going to be, yeah. Hopefully they give him his zombies, because he does have zombies. Let's hope that they give him extra zombies too. Like I've always said this before, Nemesis gets 2 zombies. I think Nemesis in 2v8 I think Nemesis should get at least 4 zombies or 5 to make it more interesting. He should, because there's 8 people, trust me. The generators get taken very quick in 2v8. So the first thing people think is, oh, that's going to be so powerful for the killers. Not really. You got 8 survivors. They've got so many things in their favor. Like it heavily favors them. They're gonna say the opposite and say it's heavily favored by killers, but it's bullshit. I've won lots of 2v8 matches. I can't count how many I've won, but it's not. Yeah. For the most part, you're fighting to win all the time, like big time. Like you have to apply pressure quick in 2v8 as a killer, because if you sit there and screw around, you're gonna hear generators popping like really quick. And before you know it, it's going to be over. It's going to last 5 minutes, if that. I'm really hoping that they slow it down a little bit, because I think the pace is a little bit too much. Like the quickness of the generators being taken, I think that needs to be. I think they need to slow that down a bit to make it more. You know, if you're waiting 20 minutes to find a match and then it's over in 3 minutes, you know what I mean? Kind of doesn't give you incentive to want to play, right? Okay, so let me see what's going on here. Hold on. I'll leave that chat. It says he was last online 1 hour ago. Let me see if he's on. I bet you he's fucking on. Hold on, I'm still here. I wanted to see something, because, yeah. What do you think? I think this one's the one I want to use. I know it's not Halloween, but I don't know. I like them both. I like this one, which this one's a very rare outfit, and this is just an event outfit. There is other customizations he's got, like where's the other ones? Oops. He's got this one, which is a part of the thing. It's interesting, weird looking thing. He's got this one. Yeah, so this one's pretty cool. And there's this one. Not sure about this one. Got lots of that one. This is a standard look for him. Just that mask is a standard one. We got the jack. He's got the heart. See the heartbeat? Yeah, this guy's the Tower of Power. This guy's huge. Like when you're playing on the Resident Evil map, when the knight comes through the doorway, I'm serious, he has to duck down. Like, he's fucking massive. I've played as a survivor going against the knight in that map, and holy shit, dude, that of all the killers I've fought, this guy seems to be the biggest. Like, he's the tallest. When he comes barreling through that door, you're like, oh shit. Mind you, I mastered the knight, so. This is my main character anyways. Like, I can use any killer. I might not be the greatest with some of these killers, but like, I know how to use Billy pretty good. I knew how to use the Wraith, obviously, pretty good. Myers I can use pretty good. Bubba, I'm really good with Bubba. But my favorite one is this guy. So what do we got? We got a med kit, a special med kit, toolbox, nothing. Anybody hiding their names? Medkit, toolbox. I'm still seeing them. I'm trying to see if she's gonna switch it up. Sometimes they switch it up at the last second, right? Because they have more lead time than I do. So I have till 16 seconds to ready up. They have till, I think it's 6 seconds to ready up. So there's a chance that they can switch up their stuff at the last second where I'm stuck and I can't, you know, make any changes. Petrified oak. Slightly increases the distance between the. Depends on the map too. It depends on what map it is. If it's a small map, that's not going to matter. If it's a big map, then it might matter a little bit. This is not a large map, but it's not a small map either. You'll see me do this a lot when I put somebody on a hook. I will always throw a guard ahead of time. I'll put them ahead so that they protect the hook. That way if somebody goes to try to break a hook, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's gonna call me a cheater because he's like, how did he know I was there? I can hear you, bitch. You're grunting. you little bitch. Fuck's next. Oh no, your bitch isn't saving you. Let me see where the... Probably gonna be spawned right near it. They are probably gonna be right near it. I don't know why you're running, because you're fucking dead, bitch. I'll leave it. Told you you're not going anywhere. Two more PlayStation players. Alright, I'm gonna jump off here and jump onto a different game, so, you know, because we're owning people so much in this one. Yeah. What's this anniversary update? Hold on. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Let me see what this update is. I just got something here. Hold on. What is it? Let's see what they did for this. Oh, get out of here. Tower Raid permanent release. What's this? Okay, so it's not till tomorrow. It was supposed to be today. Okay. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh, yeah, I'll be right back.